we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut along this all the way to the crack.
What's up? Welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time here, we appreciate you checking it out, and hopefully you'll get some entertainment and value out of it. In this video, we've got a lot of things that we're doing. A couple of weeks ago, I hit a Fox in the WRX and I messed up the bumper. So today we're gonna see if we can heat it up and bend it back out into place because it is just plastic. We also have some wheels that go on the WRX that were cracked. Two of them actually were cracked for the wheels that I bought last year, and I wanna powder coat them. So what I'm gonna do today is I'm gonna show you how to fix the crack in the wheel correctly, get it welded up, then we'll get to doing the process of recoating them. Also today, we're gonna be doing an experiment. Some of you may or may not recognize the valve cover. That's from our Honda G23 build that we ended up having to get rid of before we moved from Colorado back to here. So on this valve cover, we're gonna be trying out something new. We're gonna see what it looks like if you use white as a base for a transparent color instead of a color like super chrome or silver. So we're gonna take that valve cover, strip it down. We're going to coat one side with a chrome, then we're gonna coat the other side with a white, and then we're gonna lay a transparent color over both of them, and we're gonna see how it turns out. This might be something you wanna do to get a different desired effect or a different desired color on a project that you're doing. So let's go ahead and jump into it. First thing we're gonna do is we are going to get this valve cover stripped down to bare metal, and then we're gonna go ahead and outgas it. For more information on the stripper that we use, there is information for Matt from Powder Strip, also known as Rim Strip, down below in the description. You can go ahead and contact him with any questions and see about getting yourself some rim strip for your powder coating business. Let's get this valve cover stripped. While that's stripping, let's go ahead and check out these wheels and take a look at the bumper and see what we can get working on next. Okay, so it might be tough to see. This is right under the front, and we've got these little pop pins right here, these little pin things that we got to take out. Now it does look like we lost one or two when we hit the Fox, probably two, so we're probably gonna have to order some, but it looks like I should be able to take these two out, fold this plastic piece down. I might have to take the others, but I could take this piece off basically, and I can be able to reach right back there. So my plan is to reach from the back with a hammer. If I reach from the back with the hammer and push this way, it should fit in this groove right here, and I should be able to pop it straight out and keep it all flat and keep, just keep everything nice and symmetrical on it. So first I need to pop those pins out, then I gotta get the heat gun. I'm gonna heat it up. My buddy Alan that has an auto body shop, he said you could heat it up quite a bit, but definitely do not overheat it. So I'm probably gonna start very, very slow and just work my way up until I can actually move the plastic. The idea is to get it popped back out. Hopefully I shouldn't have to do any repainting, and then I can order a set of the fog light bezels and go ahead and put some new ones on it. So let's go ahead and get this going. So it has been about 10 to 15 minutes since we went ahead and put this valve cover in here. Let's pull it out. It is looking pretty good. It's looking like everything's pretty much lifting off. Not too bad. It's gonna continue working while it sits there. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna let it sit here for a few minutes, get all of it drained off. Then I'm gonna go ahead and put it in the rinse tank, and then we'll go ahead and start stripping some wheels. So we're gonna go ahead and let that sit in there and deactivate for a little bit. Now while the valve cover's in there, we're gonna go ahead and throw this wheel in the rim strip and start getting it stripped. We're gonna let this wheel sit in here for about 5 to 10 minutes while the valve cover deactivates the rim strip in the dip tank. We'll go ahead and get that all taken care of. I'm gonna set up the pressure washer so we can pressure wash these pieces off once they are done. Then we're gonna go ahead and jump to the bumper. I'm gonna get that set up. Let's get to it. So we've got the pressure washer all set up. While those are in the dip tank, let's go ahead and tackle this front bumper. First, I'm gonna take those clips out and take that bottom piece down so I can expose the back side of the bumper. I'm gonna go ahead and heat it up, push it out. Let's see how well this works. So we have it exposed. We are able to see right up underneath so we can get to what we need to. We definitely got to make sure that we don't heat the wires too much. So I'm gonna start heating this bad boy up and see if I can't go ahead and push it out. Let's get to it. So we just got the bumper fixed on the WRX. I'm putting it back together. We did get a package that came in, so stick around to see what came in. I think you all are gonna be excited about that. The valve cover has finished deactivating from the rim strip, so we're gonna pull it out, set it here on the little drying rack so it can go ahead and dry a bit before we pressure wash it. I'm gonna pull that wheel out and check it, see how things are going with it. We might go ahead and put it in the deactivation tank and then throw the second wheel in there. We're moving right along.
Yeah, looks like everything's stripped off nice and good. Okay, so we just got this package in. Something new we're going to be offering here at the shop. And it is bubble wrap. Nope, just playing. It is the Raptor Liner Professional Very Nozzle application. So this is the professional gun for applying Raptor Liner. It is something that we are going to add. Now what's great about this is it has the adjustable tip so you can do different textures, whereas the other one is just a complete tip. So this is super nice. All we have to do is go get some Raptor Liner, pressure regulator, and a connector. We're ready to rip, rock, and roll. So this just came in, something new we're gonna be offering here at the shop. More videos we're gonna be making. Go ahead and get to it.
Okay, so we got the WRX all sewed up, put back together, taken down off the ramps. I am going to have to do an oil change on it. I should have done that today, but it happens. Anyway, I wanna ask you, if you like seeing content like this that is not just powder coating and kind of what is going on, almost like a daily vlog, go ahead and comment down below. Let us know. We wanna make sure we bring you guys content that you're looking forward to that's educational and entertaining. Let us know in the comments below. The first wheel is done deactivating. We're gonna pull it out and set it to the side and go ahead and put the other wheel in the deactivation. Okay, so we got the wheels all cleaned off. I thought I had some video, but the camera wasn't recording. We also have the valve cover cleaned off. We are going to get started on these wheels. I'm gonna show you a way to stop your wheel from cracking if it's already cracked. We are gonna see if we can possibly bend one back, but I don't have the torch here. I will have to run to the house to get it. So I don't know if that's gonna be something that we do today. So as for the valve cover, if you guys are a member of the YouTube channel, you could go ahead and vote right now. Obviously, the voting's gonna be passed by the time this video gets up, but that brings me to a point that if you wanna become a channel member, right down below near the subscribe button is a join button. You can go ahead and join. One thing that we are gonna do is in the next 2 to 3 months, we will either be buying or building an 8-foot by 8-foot by 16-foot oven. And any of our channel members or anybody that is a channel member, during the time we are getting things ready to either build or buy the oven, we are going to put your name on the oven because support from the channel membership is gonna help us build or buy a bigger oven. So if you wanna become a channel member, you can do so down below. I'm gonna go ahead and start outgassing this valve cover and I'm gonna show you how to fix some cracks in some wheels. Let's get to it. So we're inside my office here at the shop, which isn't much of an office, but it's quiet because the air compressor is going. Now what we're gonna do is we're gonna show you how you properly fix a crack in a wheel. What most people try to do is they try to just weld on the top of the crack, and if you weld on the top of it, it doesn't get enough penetration, and then when you grind down the weld to make it clean, there's really nothing holding it. What you gotta do is you gotta go where the end of the crack is. It's gonna be right about on this lip, so we're gonna go down just a little bit farther, and you're gonna wanna drill a hole. And what that's gonna do is that's gonna stop the crack from going any further. Right here, that this crack is ending right there. So Jeremy's gonna hold it, and I'm gonna go ahead and drill a hole on through it. Now that we have got that hole drilled so it stops the crack, we are going to make a cut right along the crack. And what this does is it opens it up. And then what they're able to do, lay a bead of weld and weld it together inside the crack and hold the wheel together. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and cut along this all the way to the crack and leave it a nice gap in there.
what we'll do, we'll have the machine shop come on in and fill that hole right there, and they'll fill that gap right there. Then we'll go ahead and clean it up, and crack will be fixed on this wheel. The next wheel, it's got a bend and 2 cracks. One of them is really easy like this. The other one is gonna be pretty tough, but if it doesn't work, these wheels are junk anyways. So if it doesn't work, we didn't lose out on anything. So we're gonna go ahead and fix this crack the same way that we fixed the other one. If you look here, you can see how far the crack has come down. It's a hairline, it looks like it's come to right about there. We're gonna go ahead and drill a hole at the end of the crack. This will stop the crack from traveling any further. Now for the really tough one. So what we're going to do is we are going to drill at the end of the crack. We're going to cut, and then we're going to lay this down, heat it up, try and bend this back. So there we go. Now we are going to have to heat this and get it bent right. Let's go ahead and see if we can bend this straight. Don't forget, we're also powder coating some pieces, so stick around. We're gonna show you how it turns out. Okay, so we're gonna do half of this with Prismatic Powders Original Super Chrome. We're gonna go ahead and cure it out, and then we're gonna do the other half with white. And then our members went ahead and voted, and they voted on Ackbar Teal. So we're gonna use the Eastwood dual voltage to lay down the Super Chrome, and this is the original Super Chrome from a couple of years ago. Then we're gonna go ahead and clean it out while this is curing. We're gonna go ahead and put the white in. We're gonna use the Eastwood dual voltage. We're gonna do the top part, and we're mainly looking for good coverage in the middle area. But then we'll go ahead and gel it out, and then we'll pull it back out, and we'll go ahead and lay down the Ackbar Teal, and we'll use our KFX 1000 to lay down the Ackbar Teal. Go ahead and cure it out, see how it looks. Let's get to it. Okay, so what we're gonna do is we're gonna go ahead and heat this up, and then we're gonna hit a couple times because it is bent up here, so we're gonna hit it down, and then we're gonna heat it and flip it over and hit it from this side. So we've got the chrome laid down, cured out. Chrome is like the only one, especially the original Super Chrome, is the only one that you cure all the way out. Now we're going to go ahead and spray white platinum, also from Prismatic Powders, right across the top. That way it's about even. This only has to gel out. While it gels out, we're gonna get the KFX one ready to lay down Ackbar Teal over it. We'll see what comes out. I'm pretty excited about this. How about you, Jeremy?
Oh yeah, it's gonna be different.
We've got the white platinum gelled out. Now it is time to lay down Ackbar Teal. We're going to lay it down with the KV at 53 and the microamps at 45.
Ackbar Teal over the top. I mean, I think it looks just as good or better than what the Ackbar Teal looks like over Super Chrome. It's definitely a different look, so if your customer wants a lighter color, there is a difference there, so that might be something to consider. Now this is white platinum. Another white might have a little bit of a different look, or it might not. This does kind of have a shine and a pearl look through it, and it looks very nice and very clean. Let us know what you think down below. Did you like this or not? Do you want to see more of these types of videos? Let us know in the comments below. Hope you liked the video. If you did, smash up the like button for the YouTube algorithm. If you've watched this far in the video and you haven't subscribed yet, consider hitting the subscribe button down below. We'll catch you in the next video. Peace.